Good morning, everyone. I welcome you in today's English class. In the previous video, you had seen that Kaiza was planning a birthday gift for her father. And as per suggestion given by her grandmother, she was making a cushion for her father. But she did a wrong thing unknowingly, that without anybody's permission, she took papers from her father's bedroom and just make them scrap useless cut them in short pieces and filled it. As far as she is concerned, her gift is ready. That night there was a and then what was the consequences of that, we will discuss in it. That night there was a hue and cry in the house. That night there was the angry exposure of her father. Her father became extremely angry. Father's great speech for the Port Authority had been lost. Actually, the papers what she filled inside the cushion, thinking they were the useless stuff, was her father's important speech. So father did not find it and he was extremely angry over it. Rooms were searched, servants questioned. Finally, mother came into Kaiza's room. Kaiza, I suppose you didn't see some papers on the table in your room? Everything was searched. Every servant was checked for that. Each and every room was searched, but nowhere it was found. Because how it could be? Because Kaiza had filled them into the cushion. So at last mother asked her like that, meaning she was not at all sure that Kaiza had seen. She said, Beta, have you seen those some papers? I don't think you have. Oh yes, she said, I tore them up for my surprise. What? Screamed mother, shouted mother. Come straight down to the dining room this instant. Now mother shouted on her. She said, what? Kaiza said, yes, I saw them, I tore them and I filled them into this cushion, my surprise gift. So mother shouted and she said, come directly to the dining room. And she was dragged down where father was pacing to and fro, hands behind his back. Now she was dragged back to the dining room where her father was extremely angry and he was walking here and there, keeping his hands at back. Well, he said sharply, mother explained. He stopped and stared at the child. Did you do that? No, she whispered. Mother, go up to her room and fetch down the damned thing. She see that the child's put to bed this instant. Now, mother shouted on the child. She said, go back to... When her father asked, did you do this? Then she was stammering again and again, saying, no. And mother said, go and fetch that surprise, your bloody surprise, for what you had done so. Crying too much to explain, she lay in the shadowed room, watching the evening light make a sad little pattern on the floor. She could not explain it to her father, to her mother. Her intention, she could not make them clear in front of them. But she found at the evening time, she tried to hide herself in a shadowy place. She hid herself and she was extremely unhappy because she could not explain what was happening inside her. Then father came into the room with a ruler in his hands. I'm going to beat you for this, he said. But it was not the end of her trouble. Father came in her room with a ruler and he said, I'm going to beat you. Oh no, she screamed, hiding under the bedclothes. She shouted, no, and she tried to hide herself under the bed cover. He pulled them aside. Sit up, he ordered, and hold out your hands. You must be taught once and for all not to touch what does not belong to you. But father kept her bed sheet aside and he said, show me your hands, because you need to learn one lesson. The things which does not belong to you, you need not to bother them to touch. But it was for you birthday. down came the ruler on her little pink palm. But the moment she said, but it was your birthday gift, and the same moment father gave a tight stick on her palm, pink soft palm. Hours later, when grandmother had wrapped her in a shawl and rocked her in the rocking chair, the child clung to her soft body. Later, hours later, when her grandmother came, she just pampered her. Then the child could become a little normal. What did God makes father for? She sobbed. She was so bitterly crying, and she thought that God should not make fathers, because she was associating father with beating, tears, shouting, scolding. So she said, why God had made fathers? God should not make fathers, and she was sobbing, crying bitterly. Here a clean hanky, darling. Blow your nose. Go to sleep. Pet, you will forget all about it in the morning. I tried to explain to father, but he was too upset to listen tonight. Her grandmother said, take hanky, clean yourself properly. Maybe tomorrow, meaning when you will wake up, because that was the evening time going on, you would be feeling better. I tried to explain everything to your father, but he was too angry to listen anything. So it means the grandmother was trying to cool her. But the child never forgot. Next time she saw him, she quickly put both hands behind her back, and a red color flew into her cheeks. But her grandmother was not correct. She said next morning you would forget it. But the child did not forget this attitude of her father for her. Even now onwards, whenever she was watching to her father, quickly she was keeping both her hand at back, and there used to be redness on her cheeks, because she had developed a sort of fear that if her father got a little angry, he would definitely beat her. The McDonalds lived next door. They had 5 children. Looking through a gap in the fence, the little girl saw them playing tag in the evening. See, their neighbors were the McDonalds, and the McDonalds had 5 children. And she used to see from the fence's gap that the parents used to play with the children. They were playing, the father with the baby Mao on his shoulders. 2 little girls hanging on to his coat pockets ran around and round the flower beds, shaking with laughter. Once she saw the boys turn the house on him, and he tried to catch them laughing all the time. And she used to see that how her neighbor's father was playing with his children. He was keeping his baby, one small baby, youngest one, and both the side 2 daughters, they were playing, laughing, laughter. They were not scared with their father. And for her, it was a rare sight. She could not believe that father could be like that, because her father, according to her, was extremely strict. Then it was she decided there were different sort of fathers. Earlier she had made one conclusion why God had created fathers, but now she came on this that God had made fathers, but every father was of different variety. Then suddenly one day mother became ill, and she and grandmother went to a hospital. The little girl was left alone in the house with Alice, the cook. See, once her mother became ill, and grandmother and mother had to go to hospital, and she was all alone with her cook. We'll carry on it later.